Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. And today we'll be taking a look at the An-2, also known as Annie. It was manufactured from 1947 to 2001 and is still in use to this day. It is really well done actually. We're going to be taking a look on the outside, the inside, and then we're going to do a quick takeoff. We are in Berlin and it's been a while. I hope you're all doing fantastic. As you can see, it's pretty well done. It's a freeware. It's available on flightsim.to, and as always, I will have a link in my description down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it also lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. Yeah, the exterior is quite nice actually. And this aircraft, it's a little bit old, but it has an amazing ability to take off from very poor and even short runways. And the durability is really good as well, so it's a really nice aircraft. And this is the inside, the cockpit. The most common version is a 12-seater passenger aircraft, but it also saw use in other areas, and to name a few, crop dusting, air ambulances, water bombing fires, military use. This is very much a work in progress, as you can see. The flight sim page claims this is not a full model yet, and there's even a list of upcoming features. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty nice aircraft. It's got a nice cockpit. It's a little bit slow. It's an older aircraft, but that's okay. I like being able to fly low and slow. I feel like the dev did a really good job. I'm gonna guess this is a glitch, the pink. But yeah, this is what the inside looks like. This does come with a small manual. It's a doc file. I had to use Google Drive so I could actually read it. I feel like maybe in the future make it a PDF. I feel like a PDF would be easier for everyone. At least, I don't know. I might be the minority. I don't really use Word anymore, but I feel like PDF anyone can open. There's a startup checklist on the manual. I do advise you to follow it. I do have it right down. Battery on. Battery GPU. So battery should be this one. So battery. Inverter up. PO 500. This. Up. It is up. Flaps trim breaker on. So up here. And then radio. So this is what I mean. This is a work in progress. Like, not every single switch works, but I feel like most do. Before I forget though, right here you have code and dark, wheel chocks, GPS, hide. So GPS, this is a really nice feature. This is really nice. You basically get your GPS right here, and then you get this panel right here as well. So, real quick, this panel goes there, and in place of it, we get the GPS. It's really nice. So yeah, radio's on, oil cooler, and the rest, oil cooler, engine color, fire EQ, everything next to the battery. This switch doesn't work. I'm gonna turn on the gen right now. It's next to the battery. Tank selector middle. So right here, you have your tank. You have left, right, and both. We wanna have both. Fuel throttle green. Fuel throttle green. It is full forward. Prop is full forward. And everything is animated. The throttle, everything is very much animated. So prop is forward as well. Fuel pump. Fuel pump is this switch right here. And then start and start clutch. Let's get the magnetos on, start, and start clutch. A little bit of throttle. And we should be good actually. Magnetos are on, gen is on, start, off fuel pump, pitot, okay. Gen, start, off. Okay, so start, off, gen is on, fuel pump can come off, and pitot, so the pitot is right here. So cockpit light, UFO lights. Okay, looking good, looking good. So let's take a look at the GPS. It is... I haven't really figured out how to basically turn this on, but I do imagine there is a way. I do imagine there's a way, but it's there, so maybe it's gonna be coming on one of the future updates. But we did turn this on, which is what I really wanted to show. Okay, so listen to this engine. It's a really, really good engine. And as I mentioned before, we are in Berlin. I'm gonna take off, which does remind me. Let's get ground. Let's depart north, because why not? We do want to go north. I want to head towards the city. And okay, runway 25 left. That's good. That's good. Taxiway Bravo. Okay. I'm gonna release the parking brake. We do have a tail gear lock. As you can see, visibility is a little bit limited, but that's a given with this kind of aircraft. And we're kind of seeing a little bit of grass, but it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, runway 25 left. Just in case you're not familiar with the airport here in the Berlin airport, I completely forgot the ICAO, so yeah. This 25 left. And we are here. I chose the Spartan spot just so we can just do this very, very easily. So I'm gonna go this 25 left. We also have a second runway there, and the city is to the north. So it's a pretty easy route, and short as well. And the cars are kind of going a little bit crazy, just a little bit. If you're gonna fly this, one thing I will say that you kind of have to be careful with is as you're landing, try not to move around too much. Actually, am I in the right taxiway, actually? Yeah, I am. Ooh, this is what I mean. If you don't pay attention, you're kind of gonna go all over the place, but yeah. Tower. Takeoff clearance, VFR.
Berlin Tower Delta Romeo, Sierra Kilo Alpha at runway 25 left, ready for departure.
Okay.
Delta Romeo, Sierra Kilo Alpha.
Hold short. Okay, we can do that. Actually, let's take a look at the traffic. The traffic is 25 left, yes. Hold short, traffic is generic on final. Okay. Yeah, I can see. Wrong button. I can see the aircraft. Nice. Let's see if it's a nice landing. Hopefully, it's gonna be a very butter smooth landing. Nice. Okay. Decent. Decent enough. So back inside, ATC open again. Exit runway when able. Altimeter 2992. We are flying with clear weather, so 2992 is the standard. Departure approved. Okay, that's good.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left Sierra Kilo Alpha.
Now we can give it a little bit of throttle, just so we can get moving. And I'm gonna pop this off, just so I can keep it on my second monitor. Make it a little bit easier. Not gonna have my main screen all cluttered. And there's someone at the runway. Okay. Are we straight? Nope. Okay, looking a little bit better. Okay. %50 throttle. Let's go take off flaps. We do have a flaps indicator right here. Yeah, full throttle. And sorry about that, little guy. Okay, so rotate. And flaps up. Let's try and keep runway heading. And as you can see, this is a beautiful aircraft. I'm gonna imagine the engine is a little bit expensive to run, as in, I'm gonna guess it's not that fuel efficient. I'm not sure how maintenance is on this aircraft, how reliable the engine is maintenance wise, but I do believe it's a good alternative if you need a cheaper aircraft. There's a reason they've been in use for so long, so you can hide your yoke, you can do that. And we don't actually have to be like a little bit on the edge of the seat. Okay. Here you have some lights, which I didn't really mess with them. We should probably reply to the ATC. Yeah. Continue for north departure. I'm just gonna fly over the city for a bit, and we should be good. Trimming. Let's trim this. There we go. Slowly but surely, we will get the trim there. There we go. Releasing the flight stick. And if you're going to be flying this any long distance at all, you should get used to trimming aircraft. And if you have not been trimming anything yet, it's good practice that you start trimming your planes. Okay, good. And the reason I chose Berlin, I believe I read one of the routes this plane did was from Berlin, so I figured, you know, we might as well do Berlin. To be honest, I'm not too sure where I read about Berlin. It might even have been inside the manual. Thinking about this, I kind of think they mentioned some routes in the manual, so I might have read about Berlin inside the manual. Okay, DC. Freaking sea change approved. Okay. And if you're wondering, this is what it looks like when you pop the window. It's very straightforward. You just press this, and it's gonna be a second window. You can drag to a second or third monitor. It's useful. It really is. We are full throttle, so kind of slow. If you're used to faster airplanes, if you want to fly a little bit faster, this is how fast we go. Not fast at all. But it's really fun flying. We do have a tail gear lock, which I have not been using that often. I find it a little bit easier controlling the tail if we have this off. Just a little bit. For landing though, I do land with this on. But for takeoff, I kind of find it easier with this off. I'm not even sure if this is functional. It might be placebo, but I land with the tail gear lock on, and I take off with the tail gear lock off. And now we can take a look. We have St. Nicholas Church. And it's a very stable aircraft so far. We have trimmed, and we are trimmed, and we are flying pretty smoothly. We are kind of turning slightly, maybe. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think we're a little bit to the right, but that's fine. It's very minor. I just want to show the city. This is such a good view. This is a really good view. And if you fly this, you can land nearly anywhere. I'm not gonna say literally anywhere, like if you're flying the Savage Carbon, one of the stall aircrafts, then you can literally land literally anywhere. But this, you can land on some really nice places, short places. I would say if you can land the Caravan, you can probably land this, I feel like. There we have the Brandenburg Gate. Very nice. And this is why I took off to the north, just so we could take a good look at the city. Sorry. There is something special about older aircraft, you know. Oh, let's move back inside. Let's do a turn. As you can see, very smooth. Very stable. Minor inputs, keep control of it, and you should be good. There we go. And this is the An-2, also known as Any. As always, I will have a link in my description down below if you want to check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, it helps me out a lot. And it also lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. And wherever you are, I hope you stay safe, fly safe. Bye bye.